The Mysterious Rock. One fine day, a girl named Sophie who lived in the city named Sheepland was just having a warm walk in the morning. While walking, she discovered something. She saw a rock, but it was really different to her as she has only seen perfectly shaped things and people till now. She picked up the rock and said this could be a new discovery, she said while holding the rock and staring at it. She took the rock with her while she was walking back home. She researched about the rock and saw more about it. She saw a website talking about seeing a rock, but most of them were clickbaits. She ignored them and went to the official Shapes website, yet nothing. She searches the chances for finding a rock, and she was shocked when she saw the result. There was a 0.0000000% chance of finding a randomly shaped rock in Shapeland. Wow! So this could be a really big opportunity, and I cannot miss it, as she said as she continued searching. After that, when she knew enough about the randomly shaped rock, she took the rock to her best friend because she needed more information about it to prove that it's a new discovery. The Mysterious Rock Part 2. And so she takes the rock to her best friend, Jane, and asked her if she could help. She said, "Sure, Sophie, but how did you find that rock?" "That's the best part," said Sophie. "I found it while walking at the square field, and when I searched it online, it was saying that there is a 0.00000% chance of finding a rock in Shapeland." And she was pointing at the rock. "Wow, that is great, Sophie. I can surely help," said Jane. Then they both decided to research on the rock together. Sophie went to her Jane's house and researched about the rock. Sophie said, Jane, can you search the last time the rock was found?" Okay, it is 1956, said Jane. Sophie and Jane researched about the rock further till they found the most important and amazing thing about it. They kept on searching. The Mystery of the Rock Part 3. "Jane, can you search the time when the three little heroes were there, the heroes that protected the city years ago?" said Sophie. It is 1956, replied Jane. "But isn't that the same time when the rock was found?" asked Sophie. "Yes," said Jane. "Do you think that the rock might have something related with the three heroes?" asked Sophie. Might be," replied Jane. "Can you research on the similarity between the three heroes and the rock?" asked Sophie. "Okay, sure," said Jane. Jane types the question on the internet and the results were shocking. It says that there are both the same powers, said Jane. "Wait, do you think that the rock could have been the one who gave the superheroes the powers?" asked Sophie. "Could be," said Jane. "Can you search on the first recording the heroes uploaded on their own website?" asked Sophie. Jane goes to the heroes' official website. They both saw the recording and were shocked. "OMG," gasped Jane. "Wow, we got a lot of information from this one video. We need to see the other ones," suggested Sophie. But the videos have been corrupted. It'll be dangerous. We might get a virus," warned Jane. "It's okay then, but we need to combine all the information we found so far. What were they again?" asked Sophie. I took some notes about all the things we researched so far. That'll surely help, replied Jane. Jane showed Sophie all the notes and similarities in the facts and opinion that were in the key points, and they both discussed it. So, do you think the rock could have granted the heroes their powers? Asked Sophie. Could be, answered Jane. If it is true, how did they get the powers out? Asked Sophie. By thinking positive, as the energy inside is meant to be used for positive effects, replied Jane. Come on, then, we need to test this out, said Sophie. Wait, I need to go get my cap. It's sunny today, said Jane. Yeah, but it's not too sunny. It'll be okay. Just wear my cap, replied Sophie. Then they both went outside to see the magic happen. Sophie and Jane thought of their amazing memories and thought of positive till the magic happened. Suddenly, the magic in the rock bursted out. The powers in the rock were now granted to Sophie and Jane. Without realizing, they were floating in the air while the powers were being consumed. Then Sophie opened her eyes. Jane, look, look! The rock has bursted out its magic, said Sophie. It looks so magical, replied Jane. They were brought on the ground and the powers were given to them. When they were brought on the ground, Sophie tried to touch the rock, but then, pop, the rock disappeared. Huh? Does that mean we have the powers now? Asked Jane. Maybe, replied Sophie. They were somewhere else to test their powers. Then they went to another place to test their power. Jane went first. Okay, I am trying, said Jane. You got this, Jane, said Sophie. Then, all of a sudden, Jane goes pop, she disappears, and then pop, she's there again. It seems like I have the power of teleportation, said Jane. Then Sophie went next. Okay, I'm trying as well, said Sophie. I know you got this, said Jane. Then Sophie flew up in the air and then swiftly landed on the ground. So, it looks like I have the power of flight, said Sophie. This is so cool, said Jane. Yeah, we can go on adventures like this. It'll be so fun, said Sophie. And then Jane quickly teleported home while Sophie flew there. We need to make up a team, suggested Jane. And it should have a name, replied Sophie. Let's name it the cute team. No, maybe the super team. How does that sound? Asked Jane. Let's name it Super Team, suggested Sophie. To be continued in part 4. As you know now, Sophie and Jane have gotten their powers. Now, we are going to be seeing more episodes like this and seeing what adventures they both go on. Isn't this so exciting? If you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you like scratch stories like this, then please like this video and bye.